Hello to all the traders and investors. Today is 17th of March. Welcome to our post-market presentation. On your screen at the moment is US 30. You can also call it Dow, 32,769 at the market opening. And if you see, it has retraced from a level of 32,835 in the last 15 minutes, if you see right here. So not a really good sign, but as the market has started, it has started picking up again from the levels of 32,700 odd. So it will be interesting to see how the entire day is going to be. Talking about the global markets, if you see, that's the opening right in front of you, US 30. Nifty is still trading in the range 14,700 to 14,750. Primary reason being there are some expected newses when it comes to US market, and that's more of the monetary policy from US. So the markets have been volatile, and there are a lot of chances of little phase of lockdown to begin in India. In fact, it has already begun. So the markets are a little tentative on in India, and if you see, the Asian markets have also seen little negative signs, but not as compared to the Indian markets. Okay, if you see today's NSE, 298 stocks ended the day in green. 1,465 stocks ended the day in red, which is a worrisome note for us. Just a caution before we go ahead and take any long positions. This is not the right time to go ahead and go buy or sell before you see some confirmations coming in a specific line. If you check Bank Nifty on 15 minutes chart, if you see, it has closed below this 15 period moving average. That's the green line right over here. It has been making constant effort to cross this 15 period moving average, but it has not been able to go ahead and sustain. If you see right here, this green candle, it was a sign wherein it was showing positive and the bulls had entered. Everybody thought so, but that was not the case. It again retraced and closed the day below the 15 moving average. For me, I do not see it to be bullish until it crosses the 50 period moving average, that is aligned at 34,841. So it will be interesting to see if we have a bullish day tomorrow, and if it sustains above 34,841, then you can expect a bigger positive move towards the 35,345 and above. But if the market still remains negative and the bears hold the market tomorrow, then you might see it going down to that 33,000 levels as well. So a cautious call for all the traders. Okay, if you see on 1 day charts, again this is the fifth session wherein the market has fallen down. If you see right here, and if you see, it was holding above the 50-day moving average, that is the red line, but today's closing was right at that level, or maybe a little below this moving average, which is a very worrisome indicator for the Indian market. If it sustains right here, you can see the bulls coming in. If it goes down, then you can also expect a smaller recap of what happened in the month of March 2020, and you can also, might also go till this level of 31,500. So cautious call. Let's just wait for us to see a green candle and take retracement at this 50 moving average. That's what we are expecting. Let's see what happens tomorrow on the Bank Nifty front. Talking about Nifty, On 1 day chart, if you see, again similar kind of results can be seen as to Bank Nifty. It's just closing the day below that 50-day moving average, which is again a worrisome sign. If we are not able to go ahead and see bulls coming back and taking the market, closing the market above the 50-15 moving average, that's the green line, then we are in for a bearish zone on Nifty as well. If you check on 15 minutes chart, Nifty again similar to Bank Nifty is closing way below the 15 moving average. If you see, it is trying to go ahead and just take itself up and going, but due to some or the other reason, may it be US markets or maybe due to some news related to monetary policy in US, or maybe because of the lockdown worries in India, the market is not just able to sustain that, and it's a heavy selling that you have seen at that particular point. So for me, I think it is very important for Nifty to go ahead and close above this 14,800 level, so that we can see some positive signs in the upcoming week, or else Nifty looks really weak without the supports. If you talk about top losers for the day, ONGC, it gave a 5% negative, and it shows down. BPCL again 432. You must have seen us giving this call, wherein we had specifically asked you all to go ahead and short it at 453 levels. People who have encashed that opportunity, congratulations. Tata Motors, again it's a correction kind of a thing, 4.42% of drop. It was a surprising thing to see Tata Motors fall down, but I still feel that if someone wants to get into Tata Motors, this is the right time to go ahead and get into it, because the government has also announced that they will be going ahead and increasing certain charges on vehicles renewing above 15 years. So that can again give a little more business to Tata Motors as well. And we do see that this stock is amazing. It's a very value for money buy at this levels. So if someone is looking for swing trade or long-term investment, this is your time to get into the stock. Adani Ports, 4% profit booking again. Coal India, which was just moving because of the dividend and the overall positivity. However, it has been a profit booking day for Coal India today. You see it's falling about 4%. So that's the losers. If you see about the top 5 gainers, there were no 5 gainers, only 4 stocks in Nifty closed the day in positive. ITC, which is showing an amazing run at the moment. Infosys, which is like able to sustain in positive even in this bear market. HDFC, which shows about 5 points of gain, which is again a flat, I would rather say, and TCS remains flat. So these 4 stocks can actually be amazing when there is a bull run, if there is a bull run tomorrow, depending on the US markets and what is happening over there. It is really going to be an interesting last 2 days of this week to conclude the entire concept of which way the market is going. If you talk about FIIs, yes, you do see that there was some buying, about 2,625 crores by FIIs, and that's in cash market. And again, in DIIs have sold about 562 crores. So still you see a bullish sign right there. But the worry is that the FIIs have not come to the party on futures and options. If you see, it's really a low sign. They did go ahead and buy about 652 crores in options, but that's not something which was able to keep the market up. It can also be on the other side, wherein it's pulling the market down. And if you see the DIIs, 562 crores is what they have sold today. They have been selling constantly. If you see Nifty, again it's down by about 1.3%. India VIX has been flat, which is again a good sign since it is at 20 points right now. Sensex again a drop of about 1.1%. So we do see over here that it's more of a selling that has happened because of mixed cues on global markets, and a lot of people are waiting the results of the monetary policy, which is the line for today. So we will be posting that on our Telegram channel, and that's it for the post-market presentation. We'll meet you tomorrow with our pre-market presentation. If you have not subscribed our channel, or if you like our videos, please ensure that you subscribe the channel and share it with your friends. That's the only way to keep us motivated, and I'm pretty sure that we will be able to go ahead and deliver better news compared to what we are giving right now if we have your support. So thank you so much for your time, and you have a lovely evening.